Hi guys, I'm Luke Earnshaw. I'm the owner of Wednesday Warehouse, and this is my private collection of Wednesday memorabilia that I've been collecting for the best part of my life. Come on in and have a look at this. Yeah, I've been collecting from 4 or 5 years old, to be fair. Absolutely everything and anything that is Sheffield Wednesday related I've been collecting, from programmes, books, magazines, videos, badges, absolutely anything. As you can see, there's anything with the badge on the logo I've got, really, hats, scarves.
So what was the idea to, obviously, you said you'd been collecting for how many years?
40 years.
40 years,
yeah.
When was the idea to put into, obviously, opening this?
During COVID, it were all in storage, and I wanted to start to really catalogue what I'd got, and I couldn't really remember what I'd got over the years and what I'd collated. So we set aside putting it into showcase and getting it out and about and out of boxes so you could see it. And then when we really saw exactly how much we'd got, it were more about lads saying get it online, let people have a look, because people would be interested. So we put it online. A lot of people were interested in it, enjoyed it, and a lot of the feedback was we ought to have it as a museum. Why Wednesday got a museum like? So we set about how can we do it, what can we do, and we got it down to somewhere like this, and it's just really taken off from here, really. People starting to enjoy it and come down and take a look around and remember the good old days. What Wednesday should be like.
That's it. And obviously with what's going on at the club, I think people can come and reminisce about the good times. Obviously you've got the Wednesday United on the telly there, and you've got another old school VHS going behind, but it's just a flashback and pure nostalgic feel coming in here. It's quite impressive. Have you had a lot of interest since you've opened?
Yeah, a lot of people's been down, a lot of interest so far, and we're opening Sundays 10 well too. So it's a good open day for anybody. It's got a bit of free time on their hands on a Sunday. Pop down and come and have a look round and really take in the collection that we've amassed over the years. You know, we're a massive club, let's not forget that. We might not have been in the top league for the last 25 years, but you know, we were fighting with the big boys in the 90s, and that's where we should be, really. And that's what we're kind of showcasing here, is we're a big club and we want to be back there.
I'm going to put you on the spot now. Can you remember your first couple of items that you purchased or started?
Probably my first item would have been a match day programme, 4 or 5 years old.
Obviously down there.
It's probably somewhere. Probably in there somewhere.
So 85, 86, 85 is when I was born.
That's the one, the first one. That's my first game, so 17th of August 85, Chelsea at home, opening game of the season, and it took off from there, really. And you'd have had Martin Hodge in goal, Gary Thompson, Gary Shelton, Lee Chapman, who was my favourite player back in the day. People like Larry Madden.
I was named after Lee Chapman.
Yeah. Fantastic. So probably from there, it would just start to snowball, really. Programme every game, scarves, badges. You know, your mum and dad would be buying you bits of memorabilia from the shop, birthdays and Christmases, and then before you know it, you know, eBay comes along and you bump into car boot sales and charity shops and boom,
Yeah.
you know, the world is your oyster.
So you're always at a car boot and
always searching for bits and bobs and stuff like that. And then, you know, you have children yourself and the family's involved and people are buying you bits and bobs and it just takes off really. I've never really sold anything. So it's now just searching for stuff, and you know, now the name's out there and people know who we are. A lot of people come knocking or they'll contact me online and say, you know, we've got this, or can we have that, or can we showcase this? And they'll pass it and donate, pass a lot of stuff on to us. So we've had all sorts of stuff donated over the years really to us. Even the players in the past like have donated bits and bobs. In here you can see Chris Turner's match worn goalkeeper shorts from the League Cup final.
It's a League Cup final then?
Versus Manchester United.
So how did you get older then?
So just obviously showcasing our collection online. Chris Turner became a follower and he said like, I'd like to donate something to the collection so we can show people like in future, like. So we got talking like, and he passed those to us, and like we said, we cherish what he asked, and it's on show here for people to come and enjoy. And the people of Wednesday and the Wednesday family to come down and enjoy and look at, like. But there's many other things as well over the years. Mark Smith, Wednesday Academy product from the late 70s, early 80s. I think he amassed about 4 or 5 England under-21 appearances in his day. And that Romania home shirt is one of the games that we played in, and Mark donated that shirt to our collection as well. So there's many different things that we've had donated over the years, from boots, shirts.
So these are all players that's donated?
All players, So we start on the top, we've got Vincent Sasso of recent years, Tom Lees, he's given a pair of boots. Lee Peacock, he gave us some boots, a shirt, and his playoff winners medal.
That's his medal,
That's Lee Peacock's medal, and you can see at the back, that's a picture of him with the medal.
Oh my God, how did that come about? So he just wanted to, a bit like Chris Turner then,
And he wanted it to be shown to the Wednesday family, and he appreciated what we were doing, like.
Jesus, that is...
So we honoured the word, and we put it on show, like Ross Wallace, Jose Semedo, Gary Hooper, Lee Gregory recently, and Callum Patterson have all donated bits to us in the past as well. Liam Palmer is a good follower of ours. He's donated bits and bobs. Good Sheffield lad. Honest guy that currently plays for Wednesday. So we've got all sorts of bits of memorabilia really, from past and present players and past players.
So we'll go over to the shirt section shortly.
By King, and the fullbacks are marked in the middle and could finish off here, and he let Sheridan take the responsibility instead, and Sheridan wasted a great opportunity to... The captain capitalising on Coventry City's hesitation on the far post. He couldn't reach the ball.
So now we're on to your favourite bit, would you say, shirts?
Yeah, probably shirts really. That's where the heart is really, and trying to get one of each Wednesday shirt, home, away and third strip, going back.
And you're wearing an absolute banger, by the way.
Absolutely, black and gold.
That's probably my favourite. I'm trying to get hold of one of them, but...
So we'll be wearing black and gold until it's sold, because that's what they wanted to do this year, so that's what we're going to stick with. But we're trying to get one of each going back as far back as possible. It's quite difficult, to be fair. There's still quite a few that we do need, and we're going back to probably the mid-80s. So anything before that we are still looking for, and we're still looking to acquire. But more recently, a couple of my favourites that we have got in the collection is probably something like this. Excuse the name, but it's a nice, different
we'll
kind
just
of
cover that one
shirt. And it's something that were donated to us by Gary Hooper, one of our favourite recent players of the current time. Fantastic goal scorer, created a lot of opportunities for other people in the team as well. We enjoyed watching Gary Hooper, top player for Wednesday in recent times. And then again, under the Sondico branding at the time, again, excuse the sponsorship, the white away shirt, beautiful,
classy that, isn't it?
Beautiful light blue trim, quite a rare shirt as well, to be fair. If you've got one of these, it is probably going up in value.
Yeah.
This one's specifically match worn and signed by number 5 Kieran Lee, who was probably an unsung hero for Wednesday.
Yeah.
Last 10 or 15 years he's been a fantastic player, and he played a pivotal role in our Wembley, getting to Wembley at 2016.
Yep.
So we've got that one, and then more recently, going further forward a little bit, we've got a classic green Elevate. Before the rough times really started for us, but quality player Fernando Forestieri was, and somebody that we will appreciate as time goes forward.
Yeah.
You know, just exactly what he did for us at that time. I know we had a bit of a rough ride with him, and things weren't always rosy at the time, but he was quality.
He was class, especially that first season. He was unbelievable, wasn't he?
So we're quite proud to have something of Fernando's in the collection, and then really fast forwarding to the last couple of seasons, somebody that's going to go down probably in future footballing history. The white and black, quite an odd shirt for Wednesday, but it's just classy.
I think as years go on, that will
probably increase in its value. Something quite nice, and this one's a Sean Bernard as well, match worn and signed. He's going to be a good player in the future. You can see. He always just class at the back for Wednesday, and we did miss him last season as well when he went out injured. So
and I noticed you did have your favourite shirt. I know the Wednesday week boys come down. You've got to show that. I cannot.
So my favourite shirt is this one. Beautiful owl. Absolutely love that owl. Bring it back. Whoever's in charge, bring that back. It's stunning. Stitched European sponsorship to the front. Change of the Sanderson logo compared to the other versions that we had. Stitched Umbro logo as well, and the high printed. If you remember the Premier League patches.
See, them Premier League patches are just wow,
absolutely fantastic.
That was when the Premier League was good, by the way.
That's when the Premier League was good, and when we were good, and we were riding high. And this specific shirt is the match-worn shirt of David Hurst that he wore in the unique Kaiserslautern away game. Unfortunately, he got sent off in that game, and the rest is history. But it's actually his shirt. It took some tracking down, and a lot of help from a couple of other collectors as well, specifically Dorset Owls. I don't know if you know Dorset Owls. He supported us in obtaining this shirt, so I've got to give a shout out to him as well. But fantastic shirt, classy blue and white, fantastic design. Bring that back.
Yeah, that is unbelievable. Bring that badge back, definitely.
Thank you.
Yeah, class. So I stood filming that, and Lee Gregory staring at me, just to explain this, obviously.
He's our striker, he's our number 9. Absolutely pivotal role in what he played in that fantastic season in getting us promoted at Wembley versus Barnsley. Is a fantastic player for Wednesday in our history. And obviously he was injured going into the semis. If you remember, he wore the face mask that actually got lost, and we had to recover the face mask. But as a celebration for what Lee Gregory did versus Peterborough in overturning the miracle of Hillsborough, and the cross that he supplied Josh Windass, we actually custom made this replica shirt into a Lee Gregory player prepared look-alike. So we had the detailing put onto the chest to commemorate that game. It's a replica playoff final winners medal, and it's got the name set on the back as well for Lee Gregory, and obviously it's got to have the mask. Fantastic player, probably underestimated at his time and his age for Wednesday, but he did fantastic was in that league.
It was
fantastic player. And that cross, you know, coming up to 120 plus 3, sublime. Absolutely mayhem at Wembley when that went in.
It was
sublime, really.
Created that moment on it at Hillsborough, and we'll always cherish, especially with what's going on. It's been good time in a pretty dark moments at the moment, but that's a serious. So this collection is seriously unbelievable. Most unique item that you've got?
Most unique item, as I've probably spoke about before, is probably the old bread knives in the commemorative cutlery department. Yeah, there's a couple of knives in there, and if you zoom really close on those, you can see that they've been engraved with the league winners of the 28, 29, 29 and 30 season, which is basically Sheffield Wednesday winning the Premier League almost 100 years ago. I mean, when you think about that, it's almost unheard of. You know, the kids of today, they'll probably never even see anything like that.
No.
You know, but you know, back in the day, we did that, and we did it back to back.
Yeah.
You know, and we had such a fantastic team then to be able to do that. You know, it's going to be like unheard of. So it's quite unique, and there's not many of those that have survived. Even the little cake knives, 1935 FA Cup final. So fantastic when you think about it. It's nearly 100 years since we last won the FA Cup.
Yeah.
You know, to have something from then is fantastic, really.
Yeah.
And it just shows you that the history of Sheffield and, you know, the things that Sheffield Steel, the stuff that we would have made back in the day, you know, has played a part in our history and Sheffield Wednesday.
Yeah. Favourite season, obviously, item that you've got stand out that for you supporting Sheffield Wednesday?
Yeah, so for me, Sheffield Wednesday, my favourite season is probably the 1991 season.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons, we got promotion and we won the League Cup, and I was 10, 11 years old at the time, so it kind of got in there with me as, you know, you follow Wednesday and everything about it, and really bought into it that season, and the camaraderie with the team, the players, the bond, the fan base, everybody bought into what Big Ron wanted and, you know, what he asked for that season, and it was just a fantastic season to be a part of.
Yeah.
And it gripped me for the rest of my life,
yeah.
to be fair. So that's probably my favourite season, and again it comes with Chris Turner's shorts, all the memorabilia around that era, the Asda sponsorship on the shirt, which was only available on the players' shirts at that time. Well, the whole of that really for me is my favourite.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, totally understandable, and it's a collection, obviously museum that I think needs showcasing, and I'm hoping bigger news outlets and people get hold of this and come and see it and show it off, because I think it deserves the attention, the eyes on it, and Wednesday fans just come down and see it. What's the end goal for you? I know we're talking off camera that Wednesdays haven't really got anything. We've seemed to have got rid of all that.
Yeah, like ultimately for me, it's like the fan experience. I enjoy showcasing what I've got. I enjoy growing the collection.
Yeah.
I enjoy talking to Wednesday fans and people coming down just having a chat about it. I enjoy being part of the Wednesday community, the massive fan base that we've got. And for me, it's just about growing that and expanding that and being a part of Wednesday's history for the future.
Yeah.
So it's about showcasing the collection, growing it, and being part of that fan base really going forward.
Yeah.
So that's something I'm looking forward to, and hopefully the family can enjoy as well.
Yeah. So any last messages for fellow Wednesday fans?
Give us a follow, guys, online, WednesdayWarehouse.com. I'm open Sundays, 10 while 2 down at Kelham Island. Come down and see me. It'd be great to see you. Thank you.
Come and say hello and come and see this collection, because it's absolutely stunning. I'm going to spend another 5 minutes having a little nosy around and taking some more pictures and just remembering the good times at Wednesdays. Thank you for inviting us down, mate, because this is absolutely stunning. Top man.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Cheers, guys.
So that is the Wednesday Warehouse. Absolutely unbelievable collection. It's well worth a visit if you're a Sheffield Wednesday fan or you're just into that sort of thing. Football collection. This guy's got it all. It's well worth a trip, well worth a visit. Come and say hello to him. And just remember the good times and a little bit of dark times supporting Sheffield Wednesday with what's going on. Show some love to this guy and what he's doing and what he's trying to do, because it's absolutely fantastic. I've loved spending time down here and having a little nosy and remembering times supporting this football club, and just remembering why we love it and why we support Sheffield Wednesday, because it is a massive club. Fingers crossed we can sort things out, but come down and see this collection because it is absolutely amazing. Thank you everyone for watching. Please smash that like button, drop a subscribe, share this about, go down and see him. Absolutely amazing collection. Thank you everyone for watching. See you later, guys.